know you're somewhere, somewhere.
Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. My name is Cam. Today Cancer, you guys got Sandpiper Spirit, be playful, number 51, making a 6. I love this card for you guys because I feel like I'm in this energy right now where, once the weather gets a little warmer here, I feel like there's like a huge weight like lifted off my shoulders, and I feel like I can be more playful, and I feel like I don't know, it's just the sun being out that makes this huge change in my life. So I don't know where you guys are at and how the weather is by you guys, but I feel like regardless of that, they want you to remain in this like very like high vibe energy. And I feel that this is coming up because something might be happening around you. Could be in your house, could be in your home. I'm getting two things. It could be in your house or home that something is happening and they don't want it to rattle you. Okay, because I feel like this might not have anything to do with you, Cancer. So it's like, why allow something that's going on in your family or something that's going on around you? Again, it could be in your own home, but I don't necessarily feel like it has anything to do with you, okay? But if it does, they still want you to remain in this energy. But for me, I kind of feel like it does not. Another thing I'm getting here is like, the house can also mean traditions. And I feel like somebody could be trying to break your traditions. Like, let's just say you're a very traditional person, right? And like someone comes into your life who's very untraditional. And they're like, why don't we do things my way? Like, I want to do things my way. Like, I think it's better my way. Like, oh, that's so dumb. That's so old fashioned, the way that you do things. I feel like they're kind of letting you know it's not dumb. Your belief system and what you want, it's not dumb. What's dumb is this person that can't give it to you. You know what I mean? Or what's dumb is this person who doesn't want to, work with you and is working against you. So in my eyes, like whatever is the fact of the matter here, like let's just say it's a person that's bothering you, like someone around you or someone in your actual home or something that's happening in your actual family, whatever it is, like they're like, just don't worry about it. And Gemini kind of got that message as well. Like there seemed to be a lot going on around someone that Gemini knew, but Gemini was just like, the advice for Gemini was like, don't get involved. And Gemini's message was more of like the idea that you shouldn't have to change. You know what I mean? You shouldn't, don't change who you are. Like sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to work out, but that doesn't mean that you should like get depressed and sad and like go into like your cocoon. Like now is not the time for any sign, I feel, to really like go into their bed and hibernate for 6 months. Like I just definitely don't feel that's the energy here. So I feel like Cancer, you could have a similar message where it's like, it's not time to go in hibernation mode. It's not time to go into hermit mode. It's time to like kind of be out and about. So best advice right now is like, don't get tangled or woven into this drama, whatever is about to unfold here. Let's pull more though, Cancer. So yeah, Cancer, there seems to be something going on with family dynamic. Again, 10 of Cups in reverse. This could just be someone close to you. Again, like a lover. Or this could be somebody who is like actually in your family. So again, same freaking message here. And I feel like it's going to like make something difficult. It's going to like make something harder. But Spirit is literally telling you, it's like exactly the same with the cards. The Scribe is literally telling you, let it go. 3 of Cups, let it go. So this could be a partner, honestly. This could be somebody who you have children with, or this could be someone in your family. Again, it's hitting close to home. That's the whole problem here. And home could just be your heart. So it's hitting close to your heart. It's affecting your heart. It's like, not going to be something that you want to hear necessarily. And that's why it's like news that they're kind of trying to prepare you for. And again, I don't want these readings to be like messages of doom, because I never want to put something like low vibe. There's another reader here on YouTube who also doesn't like to put low vibe messages out. And you guys should know this. Like when you're watching readings, your vibe should be like a little bit uplifted afterwards, or at least the same. It shouldn't be negative or like more down. And if there's a reader that puts me in a negative mood, and again, not all messages can be positive. That's the reality. Like a lot of shit goes down in life that's not happy. But like, you should not watch readers who lower your vibe, because I kind of get energy vampires from readers like that. I don't know. And even if I was doing it, let's just say like I wasn't aware of what I was doing and I was doing it, like, just don't watch me. Like, I'm telling you, like, you shouldn't watch readings that are like low vibe. Like, I don't know why I'm getting a strong message to tell you guys that. Maybe you guys are watching a lot of readings and you're like falling into that trap, but don't watch like low vibe readings. Trust me. Like, that's not what they were. I mean, again, there are light workers and they're not light workers. So be careful with that if that is like for one of you here. Anyway, this doesn't seem to be like the best message, to be honest, but I'm going to do my best to not make it like super negative, right? Let's pull more though. I want to know what the hell is this going on. I don't know if this is with a person or with your family. Let's see. Okay. I think that this is reminding me a little bit of, it might have been Taurus. So if you have Taurus in your chart, this could be for you. I'm getting Taurus now. Like, this reminded me a little bit of Taurus's read. I think that the whip and the community, like the whip in the house, could kind of also imply that someone's community could be a bit toxic. Like, someone's household, again, something going on in the family dynamic is not, and again, for some people, it's not their family, it's their community, and community came out. So the community came out next to the mature man and the mature woman. So I feel like someone here in their community is not good. It's not helping them. It's actually causing like disease, right? And it's unfortunate, right? Because again, I was saying how like this read, there was this sadness to it. Like there felt like there was this like negativity to it. And now I'm getting like that negativity is somebody's community here. So then I'm like, whose community is it? Is it the feminine's community or is it the masculine's community? Because the cards literally came up community, which we already knew had to do with family, right? But then mature man, mature woman, right? So someone's community here is the issue. And I'm like, okay, whose is it then? Let's just get to the bottom of it. And it's not the feminines with strength, the 2 of wands, and the 8 of coins in reverse. It's not the feminines, it's the masculines. Masculine's community came up as the 10 of swords with the devil and the ace of swords in between. So I think Taurus had to read like this, where their community, someone's environment was not good. You know what I mean? 10 of swords is betrayal, and the devil is, fear, ego, all these negative things. And combined with the 10 of swords, this is like a very bad, probably the worst combination of cards ever. So I'm glad that the ace of swords came up in between them, because I actually feel like this masculine could be seeing the truth behind the community, seeing the truth behind like what's going on here. And I think it's important because I think for some reason this community had something to do with this mature man and mature woman. Like, you see how we end with the 8 of coins in reverse? So someone stopped putting in the work. I feel like the feminine stopped putting in the work because the relationship ended. And I feel like the relationship ended because somebody's community was very encouraging for this masculine to like keep being single, keep. It's reminding me of like, mother-in-laws or sister-in-laws who are very toxic. Do you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't necessarily have to be mother-in-laws or sister-in-laws. It could be like friends, you know what I mean? Like if this person's surrounded, again, community could be anybody. Community is just anybody that you surround yourself with on a daily basis, right? So somebody's community here is toxic, okay? And with the Knight of Wands, it's like they're encouraging this person to end this relationship. They're encouraging this person to be a player. They're encouraging this person, to like let go of this relationship. And you can see here like there's nothing behind it but like malice and like negative energy, and somebody's community just they basically suck, right? And I also feel like this community is the reason why these two people are not talking anymore. The reason this mature man and this mature woman are not speaking is because of this community, okay? It's like really evident here with the Fool. You can see how this Fool has a bouquet in their hands and they're about to jump off the cliff. So I feel like somebody here, if they were to be the master of their own life, they would go in a new direction. They would go towards this feminine, I feel like, with a lot of love, with a lot of hope, with a lot of promise, right? But you can see what is holding this person back. We have like nothingness here, like a totally black card, which is like reminding me of the devil, right? Like we have this, right? With clinging to the past. This person's alone with existence, like they're all alone, and everything's like they're suppressing how they feel. They're suppressing everything. And it's like, I don't even know why anyone would do that, but this person has to get their shit together with the master. This person has to like master their emotions, master their own actions, and get their shit together. Because I feel like the only thing blocking this relationship right now, well, again, we can't blame it all on the community. It also has to do with this masculine and their toxicity. Like, again, but I don't feel like this is a toxic masculine. I feel like who's around them is toxic. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I feel like the Ace of Swords came out in the middle. And it's like you can see around them there's toxicity. Around them there's this community that's toxic. This could be someone having to leave their friends behind, someone having to leave their friend group behind, someone having to leave something behind that they've always known. Because 10 of Cups is like long-term shit, right? So again, there's some sort of truth that this masculine is seeing through the fog. And I want to know what that truth is. I think the truth is that they see the toxicity around them. The truth is they see the betrayal around them. They see all this. You know when someone's like your friend and someone's just using you. You know what I mean? You know when someone wants what's best for you and when you cannot trust a person. And there's masculine, for some reason, this community keeps coming up. And I feel like it's the one that's causing the issues here. So I feel like they were saying that this person could have success. They could have integration. They could have a breakthrough. And they are mature. They're mature enough to, honestly, it kind of feels like someone has to choose, in a sense. Someone has to choose, maybe between a lifestyle, maybe between friends. I had a problem, I remember, with an ex and their friends. So I kind of feel like I understand this reading a lot, because I felt like one of my ex's friends was like, like his friends were not like respectful of me. And I felt like that, again, it could have stemmed from the fact that like my boyfriend at the time actually sucked and he wasn't like the best anyway. So it could have just stemmed from him as well. But I've been in a situation where I cannot, I've been, friends and me do not get along. And it's just not fun. It's not fun for anybody. And in situations like that, this doesn't feel like that. Like, this actually feels like they're friends that, again, it kind of feels like what I'm talking about, and it kind of doesn't. This feels a little bit more toxic, to be honest. But at the end of the day, like, if you're really happy and your friends aren't happy for you, and it kind of feels like the friends here want this person to remain in a Knight of Wands energy. And we all know Knight of Wands energy is like the player, right? So it kind of feels like that's kind of what I feel could be happening, in the sense of like, everybody's single and, you get into a relationship and you're not going to be hanging out anymore, right? Like, that's just the reality, right? I really hope that this masculine, though, can get through this, because I see with Destiny and Child, I think this could evolve into something very deep between this feminine and this masculine. Obviously, they're coming up as a true pair. Obviously, like, there's something really beautiful here, but it's only if this person can see the truth about what's around them. So with Be Playful, I kind of feel like this was the energy of both the masculine and feminine until like the community had something to say, a mother-in-law, whatever. Someone in the community said something, and then everything kind of went to shit here. So if the masculine can see the truth, then I feel like this could actually work out. Because they see the last card is the Two of Swords in reverse, which means a decision is being made. So I want to know what decisions gets made, but it's really important that the masculine sees what's around them, right? And if you're dealing with a situation like this, which I hope you're not, like, I hope this doesn't resonate with you because it kind of sucks, but if you are dealing with something like this, just understand that has nothing to do with like you and the fact that you're not amazing. It has to do with the fact that the community is just toxic. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it could have been you, it could have been somebody else that came into this masculine's life, but the fact that this masculine might want to have a child or move into a more serious direction in their life, or, not necessarily be this Knight of Wands anymore, that's what's angering them. The change that this masculine's wanting to make. So a 10 of cups in reverse is signifying like a family is about to break down. So a friend group, a family group, someone's about to let it go, because 10 of cups is in reverse with the 3 of cups, which could signify like somebody is gonna let this go. So let's see if it's this masculine. Yeah, I'm like, let's see if it's the masculine's family. Yep. I think this masculine is going to see beyond the bullshit and the fact that like there's a dynamic here, community, family, friends, whatever, that doesn't want what's best for them and doesn't really care about if they're happy or not. And it's sad. It's sad. But if you have Taurus in your chart, it's definitely for you, because Taurus had something very, very similar. But yeah, this is Aries energy. But I just feel like this is to show us that it's the masculine who, they're the ones that has to see through the illusion. Like, oh, that's my best friend. Oh, that's like, my mom, whoever it is. I feel like it's friends. I mean, in Taurus's group, it felt like friends. In this community, I'm not sure who it is. I don't think it really matters, though. It's the fact that this person has to move past it. You know what I mean? See the truth, move past it, and then look at all the beautiful things that come into their life. Success, integration, a breakthrough, maturity. You know what I mean? Like beautiful, like you can see the flowers are blooming here. So again, I feel like that's how this person's life was until somebody stuck their nose into something. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody stuck their nose into something. This is like they got involved in a situation that they didn't have to. A comment, right? So let's see. I feel like this person's being very much guided by the divine with the scribe here and the 7 of cups. This person can be having a lot of dreams about you right now. And this person can be highly intuitive at this time. I want to know the two of Swords, what this person decides. Yeah, they're going to decide to put in the work. Look at this. They end up with King of Coins, King of Swords, 6 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, Judgment. Oh my God, the Magician. 9 of Cups, the Lovers, the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. Okay, so it's going to end very nicely. If you don't know what all these cards mean, it's going to end very, very nicely for the two of you. There is going to be a moment, there is going to be a pause though, because we have 7 of Cups in reverse, which means, again, this person is going to end up making a decision, but I think it's going to be a lot harder than they even thought it was, because 5 of Wands with the 5 of Cups means there will be like a stagnant energy for a second, for a while. Like, you know what I mean? Like, 5s mean like there's a conflict, there's a challenge, we have to overcome something. And I think it's not going to be like, it's kind of like reminding me of running up a hill and then only noticing that there's like a second hill. You know what I mean? Or like the hill's higher than you even thought it would be. So you have to keep going. That's kind of what I'm getting with this masculine. Like, I don't think it's going to be as easy as they thought it was, because I feel like you know what's interesting about this card I've never noticed before, but there's like 4 people here blocking the way for like one person to get through. You know what I mean? There's like one person facing forward and the rest of them are facing the other way. So it kind of feels like, I mean, it could be 4 people in this person's life. I don't know. But there definitely feels like this person is trying to battle through. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think it's going to hurt them a lot. Like the fact that they have to maybe, I think what hurts is like knowing who somebody really is, because when you don't know who someone is, you can always like pretend that they're a great person, or you know what I mean? You can always act like innocently because like, oh, I didn't know they were like that. But once you find out how someone is, you have to take action. You know what I mean? And I feel like this person has to take action now. And it's not something that they wanted to do. I don't think they've ever imagined like having to take action like this before. But they are. But this masculine's very much aware of what's going on. They're very aware of what's going on around them. They're not stupid. This masculine's not stupid. But yeah, with King of Coins, King of Swords, there's going to be victory in this relationship, I feel. And someone wants to come back in from the cold. So give this person a chance to figure shit out. Because I definitely feel with these 5s at the end that this is like something that's just beginning. It's not something that's over yet. It's like finally, like this person is aware, I think, of what's going on. But they have to do something about it now. Like they're aware of the toxic shit. They're aware of the people around them. They're aware of the problem in this community, but they have to do something now, which is why all these 5s are here. I feel like the child's coming up because intuitively I feel like they know that you and them are meant to have a child. Like I keep getting that strongly. or maybe in their dreams they saw a child, or like you and this person having a child. Like, I don't know, I'm getting something about like that's their child. Yeah, you see there's a mom here with her 2 kids. They see like they want to have kids. I think that's something they have to accept here, like the fact that like they actually want to have children. But yeah, I think they've accepted that. I think it's all coming down to like this toxic friend group. Okay, so let's pull some advice. Yeah, you see we have the masculine at the bottom of the deck with the Tower. Yeah, something has to be put to death so that they can be loyal to what they love and they can come in. But look what has to happen first. The Tower, which is finding out, again, like your friends suck or your family. Again, the Cross is like, you know that you're tied to these people because they're blood, or they're your friends for however long, but you know that you have to put it to death because you want to be loyal to your heart and loyal to who you love so that you can move forward. Again, it's unfortunate, these reads, my God. I've never had so much about friends and family as in this week. It's interesting. I keep getting this community card with like the devil, which sucks, but what are you going to do? Let's pull some advice. So what's really interesting about this read is that we have the Healer again, and I just got this for Cancer. So again, I just got this for Gemini. So Gemini and Taurus was highly like in this read. And then we have Shekinah, the presence of the divine feminine. At the center of everything, there's light, and I am that light. Exactly. I feel like you, Cancer, if you're the feminine, you are the light for this person. And I think this person would be so dumb to give up this light for anything else. And I think they know that. And I like that we end with the 7 of Coins, which is reminding me of the same thing. This fire. It's like this fire that's burning between you and them. It shouldn't be something that someone tries to put out. You know what I mean? It's like when you meet someone like a true divine feminine and someone who's truly light and someone who gives so much of themselves and someone who's just very loving and caring and compassionate, why would you want someone not to be with them? Why would you want to stop somebody from like being involved with someone like that? You know what I mean? And it's sad that there are people in the world that are like this, but you can see with the 10 of Swords and the Devil like what this person's battling against. Do you know what I'm saying? Like what's coming in between the union. Not anything easy. You know what I mean? Betrayal, the Devil. It's kind of making me nauseous, honestly. Yeah. I don't know if one of you guys is pregnant. That could be a reason that the child's coming up. But yeah, I'm getting like this idea that it's actually like sickening, to be honest. I think it's making this masculine sick. Like the fact that like this is the reality of the situation, to be honest. So then we have the Healer. I think things between you and this person are going to be healed. I think one of you might honestly be pregnant because now I'm seeing this egg. And I'm like, interesting, with the child at the end, which I kept feeling like that was your child. So honestly, one of you might be pregnant. That's interesting, but yeah. This card is talking about being awake and being grateful. And I think this person is awake to the fact that, again, if you're questioning yourself and like, does this person see me? They see you. I think this is how they see you. They see you as this light. They see you as like a true divine feminine. And I think it hurts them that someone around them would want to hurt you. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think they're going into like protection mode, to be honest. I think they're going to try to protect you as much as they can. And I feel like what that involves, like you see how the serpent is kind of protecting the egg? Exactly. And I think it's interesting that the serpent has 3 heads, because I feel like that reminds me of that dog in Greek mythology. What's the name of the dog? Cerberus? I don't know. It's like the 3-headed dog, and that dog is put to protect something always. They always like put that dog ahead of whatever they need to protect. And I feel like this person will gain 2 heads and become that 3-headed dog if they need to protect you. So I feel like this is actually an energy to say like, don't worry about what's happening right now. I feel like this masculine is trying to get their shit together. And I also feel like, yeah, you see, like it talks about how the Healer's mission has to move through comfort and has to move through the veils of ignorance and denial to get to the radiance like, I feel like you're the radiance that exists. So they have to get through all this shit now to get to you. I feel like that was what was playing in, and if you're not talking to this person, that's like what was against you guys. And I feel like they're wising up to it. So just chill out. I definitely feel like there will be a breakthrough, and there will be success. But I think this person is turning into this three-headed snake right now. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, and at the bottom of this deck we have the Queen of Air with communication. You see the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Choice in reverse. You see, I do feel like this person will come back around, but it's after some time. You see, like, you guys have to stop speaking, and then they'll come back around. Like, I think this just is going to take a little bit more time than you want, Cancer, but that's the reality. That's what I'm getting here. They see you beautifully, though, so don't stress out about, like, how they view you. It has nothing to do with how they view you. So, yeah, Cancer, I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.